dinner here, Casey in the kitchen, and I can't wait to tell you what I am making for dinner tonight. Are you guys ready for this? We are doing hand-roasted chicken and asparagus, and oh my goodness, it's one of my family's very, very favorite meals that I can make in no time, and it's super duper healthy. So thanks for joining me. If you're joining me live, go ahead and type live. If you're catching the replay, go ahead and type replay, and feel free to share this as well. So what I'm making today is roasted chicken and asparagus. We are making it in our stainless steel non-stick pan. Get ready, I'm about to blow your mind. Let me throw this in the sink. All right, so I am here to talk to you a little bit about our stainless steel non-stick cookware. This is what it looks like, and wowzers, I'm so excited to share this with you because I've never really liked stainless steel cookware until now, until Pampered Chef completely blew my mind. So over here I have the 12-inch skillet, which comes with a nice glass lid, easy to use. And here I am showing you our brand new wok. Let me add a little bit of seasoning here. Today we are using chicken thighs for our meat. You could switch this up. You could do shrimp with this recipe. You could do chicken breast or chicken tenderloins. Any of that would work. I'm using chicken thighs. Now, a lot of people shy away from chicken thighs because they're like, oh, it's so fatty and there's probably too much fat in there. But let me tell you, chicken thighs pack a mean punch of protein. Yes, love it. So you can actually eat less and get more protein than a chicken breast. So I like to switch it up and use chicken thighs sometimes. All right, so this pan here, all three of our stainless steel nonstick pans are made just the same. What it does is it allows you to use a stainless steel just like professionals and chefs use it. Super easy to use, and it does amazing things to your food. You're gonna see it in a minute on our chicken thighs. It creates that crust on the bottom of your meats, your proteins, and it leaves that bond, those bits in the bottom of your pan that we're gonna use as flavor in the rest of our food. But here's the deal. With this non-stick mesh coating that they've put in here, it cleans up easy, the food doesn't stick to it, super easy to use. This is the only time I've ever fallen in love with stainless steel cookware, and it's amazing, okay? So this is the wok. See how nice and big it is? Yes, love it. Whether you're doing stir fry or literally anything else, it works great. All right, so how do we use a stainless steel pan? First off, we want to get it nice and hot before we add our food. I added just a little bit of our garlic infused canola oil, which I love. You don't have to add very much, and it gives a ton of flavor. We heated that up, and then once you put your stuff in there, let it be. Don't move it around and try to mix it constantly. You need it to create that sear on the bottom of your chicken. So we're just about ready to flip this over to the other side. I've also added our Dijon mustard rub to these chicken thighs. I love it. It was one of those seasonings that I really didn't know how to use it very well when it first came out, but this is an amazing recipe to use it on. Oh yes, this is looking perfect. Perfection. See that nice color on the bottom there? That's what we are looking for. All right, so we're flipping that over. We're gonna sear the other side. And then our meat isn't gonna be completely cooked. We're gonna take that out and we're gonna work on our vegetables and make a sauce Then we're gonna add our chicken back in and finish everything off in the oven. It is amazing. This is a great, great recipe. I hope you all try it. What are you guys making for dinner tonight? Tell me. I wanna hear from you. Make sure that you tell me if you're joining live or if you're catching this on the replay, and tell me what you're having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna grab a bowl to put our chicken in real quick. All right, so the next thing we are gonna add when we pull out our chicken here and let it rest while we finish off with our vegetables and everything, we're gonna add in some onions. I've already sliced them up. You can slice them up with our beautiful Santoku knife. Right? If you need a quality knife, this is the one right here. This is the most versatile knife and best quality lifetime warranty knife we have, hands down. Or you could do it with our simple slicer, which is kind of like a mandolin where it does all the slicing for you and you don't have to worry about it. I also have mushrooms all sliced up, and guess how I sliced those? With our quick slice. You guys know our egg slicer plus? This is the big daddy to that. Love it. It does everything. You can do your mushrooms, your olives, your hard-boiled eggs, tomatoes, cheeses. You can do zucchini and cucumbers. If you have this, holler at me. I love this thing. So you can just quickly slice up your mushrooms with that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull those off of there. And we are left with all this beautiful fond in the bottom of our pan. We are not going to get rid of that. That is just pure deliciousness, all right? So we're gonna throw in our onions and mushrooms and get those started. These are our flexible cutting mats. Love these. Come in a set of 3 must-haves. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Here's another tip for you. Most people cook on too high of heat. Any pans, anytime. So that's a really good thing for you to keep in mind as you're cooking, learning to cook, is don't throw everything up on a 9, a 10, a high. The highest heat you should be using in your pans is really like a 7 or 8. Okay, you're not doing your food justice and you're really not doing your cookware justice. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of color on there. We are going to add in some fresh garlic through our garlic press. I'm gonna put the clove down inside of there, squeeze it together. We use the little tool in the back. Who has the garlic press? Love it. Super easy to use. All right, we're gonna do one more. Now remember, we used that garlic infused canola oil, which added even more flavor, right? All right, give that a stir. Oh, this is looking amazing. And it's instantly, when the garlic hit the heat, you can just smell it immediately. All right, next thing we're gonna add is some chicken broth. This is where we loosen all of that fond that was on the bottom of the pan. Oh, this looks delicious already. And we're gonna go ahead and add in some fresh lemon juice. I'm just gonna cut this lemon in half, and I'm gonna use our citrus press. Who has this? This is one of those tools that took me a long time to finally start using, but once I did, wow, how much juice came out of there. We're just reducing that by about half, okay? So we're gonna let that set for a minute. The next vegetables that we are gonna add in here is asparagus and tomatoes. All right, so I'm gonna move this over here so I can show you guys this really, really, really cool tool. Yes. All right, so have you guys seen the close and cut? This is the close and cut, and we're gonna cut our tomatoes in here. I've already snapped off the ends of our asparagus. Very easy to know exactly how, where to cut the asparagus. All you do is break it, and where it breaks, that's where it's supposed to come apart. All right, so I'm gonna throw these inside of here. And we are going to use our knife. You need at least an 8-inch knife through the close and cut. We just push it together and cut them in half. Super easy to use. You don't have to try to do the plate trick where, yeah, just not very safe, right? All right, I'm gonna do a couple more and then we are ready to go ahead and add all of our vegetables in there, and then we're gonna lay our chicken on top. This recipe would be really good with, you can do rice with it, you can do potatoes, you can do it by itself, you can do it just with like a bread or nothing at all, right? All right, there we've got all of our tomatoes cut. We're gonna add those in with our asparagus. I'm gonna give that a nice little stir here. Oh, that looks fantastic. And we're gonna lay that chicken back across the top. And remember, I told you it's not completely cooked through. We're actually gonna finish cooking this off in the oven. Because we just added that asparagus, but we don't need too much cook time on it, right? And there it is. There's our pan roasted chicken and asparagus. Super easy, right?